You're listening to RIAcast, a podcast of the Southwest Florida Real Estate Investment Association. RIAcast brings together a variety of real estate entrepreneurs from all over the world to share tips and ideas. The core purpose of the Southwest Florida RIA is to help members become more profitable and successful through networking, education, and empowerment. Here are your hosts, Jeff Tamarello and Michael Lyons.
That it can get you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's really
fragile.
Yeah, it's positioning yourself to win regardless of what the market does. And
trying to get somebody to shut up.
You're gonna edit that out. But
no, that's the best part of the whole video right there.
Yeah. But yeah, it's positioning yourself. If the economy does well, have investments and be positioned to benefit. If it doesn't do well, be positioned to profit from it. And I think right now, some people who haven't seen that downturn before in real estate that are being ultra aggressive still and aren't looking at things that might be changing, they could get hurt. And also, they probably need to be looking at the downside a year ago, 2 years ago to really position themselves well. Although there still are opportunities to buy things that are going to do well in the coming economy. So
then there's the whole, there's either inflation, stagflation, deflation.
Right.
And they're pretty committed to not having deflation.
True.
So, I mean, you can pretty much, we'll be Zimbabwe, with wheelbarrows of money before we'll probably have true deflation. Like, you had deflation in the housing market in 2008, and there was a decent little reset, which created a pretty amazing opportunity to pick up some cash flow.
Right.
But the Fed is, they're just saying they are pretty committed to, I think the worst case scenario you're looking at is stagflation. And then you're looking at so much cash out there. We're going to do a market call for the RIA next week. The first month of Jeff's market call. And basically I'm just going to talk about what I want to talk about, what I'm seeing in the market. I'm actually looking forward to doing it just because I think it's going to be fun because I'm a nerd. But it'll be data nerd heaven. But and I'm thinking about doing it at lunchtime or maybe even early, maybe a coffee thing at 8. I'll right after I hang up from this, I got to kind of decide the time. But when I look all around, we've got a lot of transactions pending, new construction, rent to own or build to rent stuff. And the money's coming out of California. It's coming out of the Midwest. It's coming out of some areas. And a lot of them, we had a guy at the RIA meeting last night. He's trying to place $2 million worth of 1031 money. And he had just sold a house in California. Now, he showed me the house he just sold on Zillow for $2.2 million. And it was a 1,400 square foot shack, basically, in a really nice location. And he has to do something with that money. And particularly with the amount of money they're printing and the way to hold cash is a net negative thing. Actually, to hold a T-bill right now is really a net negative. It's really just more of a balance sheet function than anything else. When you look at T-bills, they've become a balance sheet function for large institutions. They're not really an investment anymore. I had a old guy stop by my office in 2013 that had just had a 30-year T-bill matured that was making 13% for 30 years. I'm like, brother, I don't know what to tell you on that. He's like, I need something that'll pay me at least what I was making before. And I was like, Immokalee, head down and, get good at blackjack. I think you can clear 13%. So, and it's not passive, but it's not terrible either if you like blackjack. But it's a different paradigm with money and yields and interest and it's a new set of rules. Now, it may not be a long-term set of rules. It may not be a good set of rules. Half of the financial podcasts are people complaining that the rules that they mastered so well don't work anymore.
This concludes this edition of RIAcast. Be sure to subscribe to receive our next episode. You can also subscribe at our website, www.swflreia.com. See you at a meeting soon. Please let us know if you have a suggestion for a future episode.